Is there anything more haunting than a volcano about to awaken? The United States is home to some of the most volatile volcanoes on the planet. Some rumble quietly beneath the Earth's surface, others sit in eerie silence, biding their time. Scientists agree it's not a question of if they'll erupt, but when. A recent U.S. Geological Survey assessment identified 161 volcanoes across the nation, 18 of which pose an extreme threat. Today, we'll venture into the fiery heart of America's most dangerous volcanoes, sleeping giants capable of reshaping the map in a single moment. Kilauea, Hawaii deep in the Pacific, the youngest volcano on Hawaii's Big Island, is also one of Earth's most restless. Kilauea has erupted countless times since 1952, with near-continuous eruptions spanning from 1983 to 2018. In 2018, rivers of molten rock devoured everything in their path, swallowing 700 homes and painting the night sky crimson. For a decade, from 2008 to 2018, a glowing lava lake simmered inside Kilauea's summit crater, sending thick gas plumes into the air. That fiery lake returned after another eruption in late 2020, feeding yet another that began in 2021, one that still hasn't entirely ended. Then on January 5th, 2023, Kilauea roared to life again, shooting lava 164 feet into the sky and filling its crater with molten fire. The U.S. Geological Survey now keeps it on orange alert. Watched day and night by the Hawaiian Volcano Observatory, Mount St. Helens, Washington High in the Pacific Northwest, stands a volcano that changed American history forever. Mount St. Helens, the most active volcano in the Cascade Range and a key part of the Pacific Ring of Fire. Before 1980, it was known as the Mount Fuji of America, with its perfectly shaped peak. But on May 18, 1980, that beauty turned to fury. An earthquake struck, a landslide followed, and then came one of the most powerful eruptions in modern U.S. history. 57 people were killed. More than 200 square miles of forest vanished in an instant. Ash circled the planet and turned day to night across several states. Since then, Mount St. Helens has remained restless, producing several smaller eruptions, and experts warn it's only a matter of time before it erupts again. Long Valley Caldera, California. In eastern California, beyond the Sierra Nevada, lies a silent giant few people talk about, the Long Valley Caldera, one of the largest volcanic depressions on Earth, stretching 20 miles long, 11 miles wide, and 3,000 feet deep. It was born 760,000 years ago in a cataclysmic blast that reshaped the land. Later eruptions sculpted features like the geothermal Hot Creek and the towering Mammoth Mountain. The last eruption happened only 300 years ago, a blink in geological time. Although rarely in the headlines, the caldera still trembles with frequent earthquakes. In 2017, the documentary Secrets of the Underground exposed alarming underground activity, signals hinting that the magma chamber below might be stirring once more. Scientists warn if Long Valley were to blow again, millions of lives could be at risk. Mount Rainier, Washington, majestic, and deadly, Mount Rainier towers 14,410 feet above the skyline of western Washington. Its snow-capped summit hides a dangerous secret. It's not just a mountain, but an active volcano. Though it hasn't erupted in roughly 500 years, Mount Rainier is considered the most dangerous volcano in the continental U.S. The reason? Ice. Its massive glaciers, when melted by an eruption, could unleash devastating mudflows, known as lahars, sweeping through the valleys below. The Seattle-Tacoma area, home to more than 3 million people, lies directly in harm's way. A single eruption could send torrents of rock, ash, and mud racing through entire cities in minutes. Mount Rainier may sleep quietly, but when it wakes, it won't whisper. Redoubt Volcano, Alaska. In the rugged wilderness of Alaska's Chigmit Mountains lies Redoubt Volcano. Powerful, unpredictable, and explosive. Its last major eruption was in 2009, when a series of violent blasts sent clouds of ash soaring into the sky. But its most infamous eruption came between 1989 and 1990. 23 major explosions shook the land, and one nearly caused a tragedy in the sky. A Boeing 747 unknowingly flew into Redoubt's ash plume, and all four engines failed mid-flight. Miraculously, the pilots managed to restart them and land safely in Anchorage. The damages from that eruption exceeded $160 million, making it the second most expensive volcanic disaster in U.S. history. Today, Redoubt still looms over several towns and the city of Anchorage, a ticking time bomb beneath Alaska's frozen peaks. Yellowstone supervolcano, Wyoming beneath the stunning geysers, lakes and rainbow-colored springs of Yellowstone National Park, lies one of the most powerful volcanoes on Earth, a supervolcano capable of altering the planet's climate. It's erupted 3 times in the past: 2.1 million, 1.3 million, and 664,000 years ago, each eruption reshaping continents and leaving scars visible from space. If it ever erupted again, scientists say ash could cover vast parts of the United States, turning daylight into darkness. Fortunately, Yellowstone has been dormant for over 70,000 years. Most experts believe that any future activity would be far smaller: hydrothermal explosions or lava flows, not a cataclysmic blast. Still, the park is under constant watch, and scientists say we'd see months of earthquakes and warning signs before anything truly catastrophic occurred. Mauna Loa, Hawaii. While Kilauea captures the headlines, Mauna Loa is the true giant of Hawaii and the largest active volcano on Earth. In late November 2022, it erupted for the first time in nearly 4 decades. Lava burst from the summit, sending more than 250 million cubic meters of molten rock flowing for miles. It came within a mile of cutting off one of Hawaii's main highways before finally slowing to a stop. Unlike explosive volcanoes elsewhere, Hawaii's tend to ooze slow-moving lava rather than blow violently, but their scale makes them no less dangerous. Scientists remain watchful, not only for more eruptions, but also for the earthquakes and tsunamis that such massive movements could trigger. Volcanoes are more than mountains. They are the beating heart of a restless planet. Their power shapes landscapes, creates new worlds, and sometimes destroys the old ones. America's deadliest volcanoes that could erupt by 2025 related searches: Kilauea Volcano, Kilauea Erupts, Hawaii Volcano Erupts, Kilauea Volcano. Today, the USA is one of the most volcanically active countries on Earth. While some volcanoes keep Americans on edge as they become aware of potential dangers, other volcanoes lie dormant, patiently waiting for their time to blow up. A recent National Volcanic Threat Assessment by the U.S. Geological Survey cataloged 161 volcanoes throughout the country, 18 of which are considered a very high threat. In today's video, we will explore some of America's most dangerous volcanoes that could erupt at any moment. Of the 161 volcanoes mapped by the
entire
U.S.
populations
Geological
of early
Survey,
humans across
these are
Europe.
the ones
Another,
that demand our
15,000
attention.
years ago, blasted out
Majestic,
enough material to
beautiful,
reshape the
and
entire
deadly.
Bay of Naples.
They
These weren't
remind
just
us that
volcanic
beneath the
events,
calmest
they were
surface,
civilization.
chaos is always waiting. So admire them, respect them, and when the earth begins to tremble, don't look back. What do you think about America's most dangerous volcanoes? Share your thoughts below, and join us next time as we uncover more secrets from our ever-changing planet.